my God, we got so many things going on. And I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga, shut up.
If you dip me in your racks, I get your pussy ass stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down at MIA. That day he came on wood. With that put my life on my feet. Like that
oh my God. You gotta do all that? I don't have to.
And they be throwing deuces on the same nigga they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And
we on right now? Yes. Oh, I didn't even know that. Hey, babies. Thank you for tuning in to She's Still Talking.
She's Still Talking.
I am here with my big cousin, Nikki. And she's my guest for today. Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. Boop. Sorry. There we go. She's my guest for today. She picked the topic.
So we decided to stream live on mine too. I've never done this live.
This is all
before,
on her.
But
yeah, so y'all know, y'all can catch me on YouTube, Spreaker, Stationhead, Castbox, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Apple, and Google Podcasts. I think that's everything. But yeah. You gonna hold that like that the whole entire time?
No, I just wanted them to see you.
Oh, that's fine. They don't need to see me because
okay,
we're everywhere. Okay. But like I said, I'm here with my big cousin Nikki, and she wanted to cover the Tyler Perry.
Well, I
movie.
really didn't want it to come up with the topic, but she left that idea up to me.
Yeah. I did it because I wanted it to be something that you could talk about.
Right.
And like I said, hey, Dad.
And I chose the topic because I knew it was something that she can, you know.
I got the gift for gab. I can talk about anything. The only thing that I don't want to talk about is politics, but anything else I can talk about. It ain't nothing for me.
Well, I knew I didn't want to talk about politics.
So. Yeah. So, let's go. You start.
Okay, so the topic I decided was, since it was circulating so much on social media, the hype was real, in my opinion, was about the new Tyler Perry movie, A Fall from Grace. So I knew my cousin seen it because she commented on it on Facebook. And so I was like, well, this is a topic we can discuss. And I thought we had different, just from seeing your comment, I figured we had a different opinion.
Okay, I don't really feel like, I don't necessarily have an opinion so much on the movie because, one, I'm slightly violent, so I was good after she beat his ass in the head with that motherfucking bat. I was cool with everything else that happened in the movie. Like, oh, okay, I feel like she got her lick back. We good. So
right.
I didn't really have a whole opinion on the movie itself.
Well, at first, I thought we should first cover, the movie. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen it, but just to establish, the movie was about, let's say, a middle-aged woman. Mm-hmm. God-fearing woman, of course, Tyler Perry, that's kind of his premise anyway. So it was a God-fearing black woman, and she was indicted for the murder of her husband. And then she had an attorney who was a public defender. And this attorney was married to a police officer. And it was just kind of started off with, the beginning of it started off with the lady, right? The old lady.
No. Oh, yeah. Yep, go ahead.
Remember, falling off the building. And her husband, the police officer, was the one that, had kind of witnessed that and was there on the scene. And then it went into the story of the attorney. She was listening to the media and the news reports of this lady that had murdered her husband, right? And then Tyler Perry played kind of the
he played the I forget the name of it, but he was basically like the head public defender,
Yeah,
he was the boss.
DA office or whatever, district attorney. Yeah, so he was her boss, and he was telling this attorney just to take her job is to take a plea deal because this lady, she, the middle-aged God-fearing woman,
Grace. Her name was Grace.
Grace, yes, she wanted to just take a plea deal.
She had already confessed to the shit.
Yep.
So why prolong this shit?
So the story just unfolds.
Killed him. It is what it is. Let's go to jail.
Right.
No, she was crazy for that.
So, but to me, it was a lot of like controversy on social media because, you had the people that thought the movie, like I said, the hype was real. So you had the people that, supported the movie. And
we're having some technical difficulties here. Y'all just.
And then, of course, you had the ones that, where it's kind of like the hype was real. It wasn't that great. And
I seen some people was like, I ain't like it. I was like, what? Now, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, okay, you know what?
This is my phone, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm trying to
give a deal though. This is my first time.
No,
live.
I'm trying
no one's
to
probably even watching.
No, you have to do it.
Sandy,
I'm trying to get this one up here. No, that was the thing. I was trying to get this to have both of us in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I'm a violent person. So, all in all, after she got her licks back, I didn't care.
Mm-hmm. But overall, how did you feel?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay, so what was her name?
Which one? I wrote down some names.
The district attorney's, the public defender's name. Jasmine.
Yes.
Now, the only thing I didn't like about her was like, okay, look here, little bitch. This is like, she couldn't have been my public defender because it's like,
right.
I'm gonna need you to put a little spice to your life. Like, you can't just be coming in here being all timid. Like, this is your job. You signed up for this. And I'm gonna need you to have some fight in you at all times. I'm gonna need you to come to work every day prepared to fight because that's what a lawyer does. They fight. Mm-hmm. That was why I wanted to become a lawyer. Fuck it, I wanted to become a judge. I wanted to be able to tell people what you could and could not do. So she pissed me off just a little bit because I'm just like, you trying to quit just a little bit too much for me. Oh, you know my cousin. I mean, you know Tanise.
Tanise, yeah. Hey, Tanise.
She wanted to quit just a little too quick for me. I'm like, no, baby, I'm gonna need you to come in here ready to do your job. And then she was just sitting there on mute, like if you don't say something, throw something, do something, say the fuck something.
But see, that was her role. So if we want to talk about,
opinion, I ain't like it.
Right.
Because even after she didn't already told you her story and you know she basically kind of innocent, you still just sitting there like no. If it wasn't for Tyler Perry to give it a little, it wasn't even a pep talk. If he wouldn't have said what he said to her in the end, she probably would have just like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Mm-hmm. She was gonna let that lady go to jail for the rest of her goddamn life because she decided that she didn't want to do her job no more. You couldn't have been my goddamn public defender because I'd have told you to sit the fuck down and I could do this by my own. Fuck Tyler Perry. Oh, so you was mad.
But see, I'm thinking that's what I'm saying. I think some of the movie, right, it was to touch on one, of course, he always kind of touch on like the battered women and then, them being saved. You know what I'm saying? But then also in this, the what do you want to call it? Like the climax or the difference with this movie was because it was like an older woman, right? Like dating a younger man. So it kind of like shed light
that's
on. That's what I took out of it.
The loop that I got through
that it was like the older woman this time. No. It wasn't like the same age group.
Well, that's that. But the loop that I got through for was when her best friend was in on it. But I was getting to that too. I kind of suspected that when they went out on their first date. And he had, or not the date when she went to the art gallery and she first met him.
That was the setup. That was a setup date.
but it clicked in my head that something wasn't right about Sarah when she just like, because I'm taking you. It's like, bitch, I didn't even tell you where I'm going. I didn't even tell you what it was that he said. You talk about something, I'm taking you. Like,
right.
That was like, okay, I was like,
red flag.
Yes, it was definitely a red flag. And I was
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if
but
we
I
want to
didn't expect
discuss
that
kind
to
of
be
what
her
the
son.
movie wanted you, like the parts that you can take from the movie. So one was, right, the kind of older woman, you know what I'm saying, dating a younger man. Then, you know, be careful of your friends, who you call your friends.
Shit.
You know. And then
if
also,
one of my best friends ever said me a bitch, I'm killing you.
Then also on the side of, what was we talking about right before that? Because that's what the part that I wanted to take out. So it was the friend. It was it was the
district attorney ready to give up. Cause she was
right, there you go. See, and it was the district. I think it was just showing like
she
in
was
the
a public
justice
defender.
system. But a lot of us have to get. We don't. Got
No,
money
it's
for
a difference. No, that's why I cleared it
But
up.
But I was just saying, like,
a district attorney and a public defender, they on opposite sides. That's why I cleared it
oh,
up.
okay. But I was saying far as obtaining a public defender, that's kind of what you get. So it was showing like that side also. Yes, they're not going to be fighting like they're going to do exactly that.
I done been in some trouble. Mine's do
if they're taking a plea deal, go in there, get that plea deal.
I didn't have some. Mine's do exactly what the fuck it is I tell them to do.
Okay, that's your experience.
Yeah. Because this is my life, it ain't yours, so you can't do what you want to do. You do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that is kind of a behavior of, like, public defenders.
Yes, they are overwhelmed. They got 1,001
You're not paying them, per se.
They're getting paid. They're getting paid.
But that's not
technically
you're not paying out your
them.
pocket. Well, we get all that. I'm just saying, it's not like a private attorney that you hire that's going to do a little bit more
still
digging and, you know,
this is my life
finding.
On the line, so you have to do as I say, or you can sit the fuck down.
So, but I'm just saying, so the movie, I think, was trying to just portray that too. Like, it was trying to show, okay, in the justice system, how it is kind of like that. Like, a public defender, their job is just to go take a plea deal, agree with, you know.
And that's what I didn't understand about her, like, because they were saying, like, that's what she was known for, like. So you really decided to become a lawyer to just...
Well, like she said, that wasn't where she was hoping that would lead her down that. Remember, she was telling her husband she was ready to get out the game.
But my thing is, like, when you decided to go to school to become some form of lawyer, what did you think you was getting yourself into? Because we all know, whatever type of lawyer you are, you have to be willing to fight at the end of the day.
Right, but maybe she wasn't planning on. She wasn't looking at the public defender side. Remember, she thought like she was fighting for.
But
that's
the job that you got stuck with. Now you have.
That's something that they have to deal with too. Like far as
she's just like, I've never dealt with a murderer before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, now get the fuck over it. Because I mean, she couldn't have been my public defender.
So overall,
I guess you know what?
You was happy with the movie, though. Like overall,
I thought it was a good movie. It took a little bit for me to get like fully invested and interested in it because I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Like, not necessarily all that interested in it at first. And then I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Once I kind of like I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Like, and then I was invested. Like, oh, he got you fucked up because when he got to showing his truth, because I caught on to him real quick. Like, everybody else was like, or not everybody else, but I'm like, I knew something was up when he brought them fucking flowers to her job and he insisted on taking...
Those of y'all don't know, we on my cousin's channel. She's still talking?
Yes. When he started snapping the pictures in front of her, I was like, red flag number 2 for me. Like, something ain't right about this. Like, why are you so adamant on taking pictures because you got her some fucking roses? Don't nobody get nothing to fuck about these goddamn roses. Like, why are you taking a picture? I was like, And so when that money came up missing, I was like, he did it. I knew instantly, like, he did it. why he never took her to his house was true.
Right, they got married and didn't even meet the family or nothing. I mean, I get, people elope and different scenarios, but she was already, remember, this is the black guy.
This is husband number 2 for her. And he was just doing something.
She already had the question, so why would you not meet the family?
I think that,
come on now.
That office
I'm just saying,
to this because her boss did say they didn't have a lot of money. I don't know if that was the office in general, as in that lady already said she did the murder, and so it wasn't no point in taking it to trial. Like, she already confessed. So what we taking it to trial for?
I mean, you could tell that they was.
But and
they didn't have that much money.
No
just
public
from the
defender's
setup.
office has a lot of money. Like, I don't know one city, state they public defender's office got a lot of money to spare. No, they ain't got no money to be sparing. No. So yeah, they definitely trying to get in and out as fast as fucking possible.
So that's to my point. So they don't really be trying to fight for niggas.
Understood.
Let's keep it all the way real. Public defenders is not trying to fight.
It's not that they not trying to. It's just that they don't have the money to put in the. They don't have the money to do what they want to do.
Otherwise, if you had it like that, then you
because you heard her say she wanted to order.
Just hire you a private attorney.
She wanted to hire something
because you already know you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk when you're doing that. If you gonna go with a public defender,
but you want to know something though, cousin? You can get a private. You get a private lawyer and they can do the same thing.
Well, we know that. They could just take your money.
It's all the same.
But it's more, your chances, I think, are increased if you go with like a private attorney. It depending on, of course, the crime itself and, the charge.
And that was the thing. But, that's why, I get what you're saying, but honestly, I probably kind of would have been on the same thing too. Like, you said you killed him. What is the point of us doing all this extra shit for? You said you did it. But it wasn't. But I got where Jasmine was coming from. Like, okay, you said you killed your husband. When I told you finna spend the rest of your life in jail, now you about to boo-hoo, break down, cry. Like, did you not think that was a choice? Like, you didn't think that option was on the table, that you might have spent the rest of your life in jail because you confessed to murder? We all know. I know this. If I kill somebody, the chances of me going to jail for the rest of my life is very high. So before she took that back to his head, she should have thought about that. And I think she did. I think she was just like, okay, whatever it is.
Hey,
what
Tima.
It is. But he had her fucked up. And I was so glad she didn't have no gun. I was glad she didn't have no gun. I was so glad. Because, this is just coming from... I'm glad she didn't have no gun. I'm glad that she was able to work her stress and frustrations out on his motherfucking head. Like, whack up.
If y'all don't know, we talking about Fall from Grace, the movie. That's
I was like, movie
that everybody was talking about. So I wanted to get out there first, though. Because what I'm getting from my cousin Lena is that she was satisfied. I was straight. She don't really have no complaints because she felt like the woman Grace got her revenge, right?
Look here. I felt like when she found out he stole that money, she should beat his ass big. So
now, see,
at this point, she was just asking for.
What's kind of like when people would say like, "Oh, it was like bad negative reviews or the haters." That was, but that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just opinionated.
He had her fucked up,
so
and
it's just an opinion. It's not no one trying to hate. But I'm just saying, Tyler Perry movies to me, I guess I would like to first put the disclaimer out there. I'm not a
Sometimes
Tyler Perry
movies
fan.
Suck. The acting is bad.
So I don't really get too much into the plays and everything. I just think it's real predictable. And I do also think it's always kind of like that premise of the battered black woman and she's being rescued or something. Sometimes I think it almost demeans the black woman. You always throwing that in there.
No. Okay,
I'm just saying, I'm giving a different perspective you can look at it, because people can say he does both. He gave the opportunity to these black actresses. Yes, he did. Okay,
but
that doesn't mean that they had to stoop to his level of mediocre talent, because I just think some of the actresses are above what they had showed in the movie. You dig?
Nah.
But they had to go with the script. You dig? And it's Tyler
No, they
Perry.
didn't have to.
And so, well, okay, they agreed. Whatever you want to say, and it's Tyler Perry.
Somebody put a gun to their head and told them they had to take
went
that
with
job.
it, and I'm like, you almost had to kind of lower, like Felicia Rashad. We know that she's a outstanding, phenomenal actress, but in a way, she kind of had to tone it down a little in the script.
Well, what did you really expect her to do in that movie?
I mean, not
You
too
feel like he shouldn't have had her in that movie then?
almost to what to the.
I mean,
level
well, then if that's how you
to-
feel as far as Felicia Rashad, then he shouldn't have Cicely Tyson in none of his movies.
Well, hey.
I mean, I'm just saying
that with the kind of movies that he has, and then the budget, I don't think the excuse because it was
his budget
shot
is
in
not the
5
problem.
days. So people were trying to say, well, for a movie shot in 5 days, okay, but you should have made sure these edits and all these type of things was on point, especially when he knows the type of criticism that he's received before. Because I even seen like a thing prior to this being out. He was saying, when he was promoting it and stuff, he was like, watch this, and people saying Tyler Perry predictable and blah blah blah. But
okay,
watch
so
this
I
one.
didn't predict
okay,
this.
I'm expecting something like to be just wowed out. I just wasn't
didn't
that.
predict-
And
I
people,
didn't
to me, the
predict
hype
this
was real. Was talking about why I wouldn't even watched it, but because it was so much on social media,
That was the only reason why I watched it.
tuned
Honestly,
in.
I didn't hear him
I tuned in.
advertising
and
it.
I can't say I was like.
So wait a minute, I'm confused
Thumbs
now.
up.
Did you
I'm
like the
for-
movie or not?
I thought it was decent.
Damn.
It was mediocre. Okay.
I think he really just wants to give.
I didn't think
people
he
work
like
because
outdid
the
himself.
other major companies are not
and-
hiring a lot of us, which is true.
But kudos to giving people opportunity and all of that. Of course, I'm all for that.
I get what you're saying as far as his storyline in most of his movies is kind of always the same. However,
like you said with the lady, you said that you knew that when she was going to the art gallery, like the red flags, like everybody knew that was coming. Who didn't know that was coming though? That she was about to get with this man.
No. That's not the red flag that I was talking about. The red flag that I knew was that Felicia Rashad had something to do with that. I didn't know. I definitely didn't predict that movie was going to end the way that it ended.
Well, you had mentioned though you knew he had took like the money or something before you had made a comment.
Because I just thought it was
you
suspect
knew that it was him. Like duh.
I just thought it was suspect. Like, you brought her flowers to work, got you, but why are you keep snapping these pictures of her in front of her work screen like that? When the money came up missing, I was like,
Okay, right. You made that connection before they showed. Like, he was snapping her.
As far as
work
I
computer.
predicted that it was going to, definitely didn't predict the movie. I definitely didn't think it was going to play out like that at all. But back to what you had said earlier. Yes, he kind of plays this whole better woman thing. However, we always come out on top at the end of his movies. Like, he take it left, but then we always come back on top. We don't end up dead. We don't end up on no shit like that. So, I can take we took a couple punches figuratively here and there, and then we come back on top. But I don't know. Like I said, I didn't predict that her friend was gonna I didn't think that one that was gonna be his mama. I didn't think that the one, this old ass heifer, is plotting on these other old ass fucking women. But like I said, see, he should have let me had a little say so.
I mean, right away, I knew Cicely Tyson, it was going to come back to her. I knew that it was going to come back
I
to
didn't.
her. You didn't? Oh, okay.
Because
right
you
away,
wanna
when
know
I
something?
seen that
At
she
first,
had like...
I didn't know that was Cicely Tyson.
Okay. When they first... Well, I knew who was the actresses in the...
See, I didn't know
movie at
nothing
the
about the
beginning.
movie until I actually watched it.
I knew Felicia Rashad and Cicely Tyson, I'm saying, was in there.
No, when I say
okay.
I didn't know nothing about the movie until I watched it.
I knew that,
mean,
but I didn't know
nothing.
that it was based off like the woman, a murder charge and blah blah
No.
blah. But I knew those two were.
I
in
had no
there.
backstory.
And so when I first seen Cicely Tyson, her character come across the screen, I kind of knew it was gonna go back to like that. Because how she was kind of acting all real scared.
Yeah, no. So you was predicting other shit, and I was predicting the violent shit. And that was the shit I was predicting. My mind was in a different place. Because like I said, when
So yeah, I
stole
kind of
that
predicted
money,
it was gonna come back to her. I'm like, it's something with this old lady. It's gonna come back, like where she kind of already knew something, or you know, she didn't wanna. She was gonna reveal. She was basically gonna reveal something in the movie. I knew it was gonna come back to that. So,
kudos to you,
but
'cause I
I
didn't see
was
that.
surprised. So I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised about like that. It was actually the friend, like Felicia, and I didn't know that they was gonna end up saying like that was her son. You know, once it started unfolding a little bit, I knew it was. Gonna
I did
come
when
back.
they showed when she had the necklace on. I was like, oh, so she fucking this nigga too. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what I just
Not
about to say.
that that's her
So I didn't
motherfucking
think
son.
it was exactly. I was like,
oh.
shook, like, oh, it's a
So then I was like, you really
okay.
set your friend up. Not he bamboozled you, hoodwinked you, and you know, trapped you, and now you finna be his next victim. Oh no, you set this motherfucking shit. I was like, damn. That's deep. Now that I didn't suspect.
Yeah.
But like I said, when she found out he stole that money, she should have beat his ass then. When she caught him in the bed with that lady, she definitely.
And then that part, come on,
She
that's what I'm saying. It's
should've-
kind of where you be like, the black woman really gonna allow and do that?
Hold
Like,
on, wait a minute, because
I'm
it's
just
some
saying,
dummies.
man,
It's some
who
dummies.
the hell is gonna catch they man in the
It
bed
ain't
with
even
a
that- it
woman?
don't- you don't have to
and
be
then
my man.
You just
You-
gonna go
if I catch you
downstairs
in the
and
bed-
cry about it. If you don't get your life.
But you want to know what? I can.
And let that finish out. You know damn well it's gonna be
I
a
can
fight right then and
understand
there.
it.
Whether it's with the man
It
or
could
with
have
the
never
woman.
been
We
me.
not going. We not going like that. Ain't nobody just like
I can
and then they
understand
leaving
it.
out the room to go downstairs and finish sobbing and shit. I was like, come on, man.
Like I said, I
But
can understand
I guess we got the justice once she, you know what I'm saying? She,
Yeah, I like the build up. I like the build up.
up.
I like
So,
the build up. I can fuck with the build
Then
up.
she got that goddamn back and then
'Cause
showed him the business.
When that man said ashtray, bitch, if I would have, first off, she should have snatched that funky ass wig off his goddamn
the
head.
wigs.
The- He just snatched that funky ass wig off his fucking
And
head.
that is what I'm saying. Tyler Perry.
Tyler-
We
Look.
couldn't get better with the 2020 wigs.
Look here.
I'm just saying.
Yes, it is Tyler Perry. Yes, it's Tyler Perry Studios, and yes, he does
There's
have.
no excuse, man.
It's no excuse. However, them folks is grown. If you decided to get your ass on that fucking TV screen with that fucked up ass
And
wig
then
on your
what kill
goddamn
me,
head,
though, y'all? What kill me, y'all? Is that she took a shower in the goddamn wig.
well, in the movie, we didn't know it was like you act like we seen her with multiple wigs on in the movie.
Oh,
She had that same wig on.
no, she should have. But black women, we don't shower like that. You put a wig on. I mean,
She
you
was
put a shower
natural.
cap. Whether it's natural, no. Whether it's natural for real. So you don't take showers like that, Elena.
This black woman washes her hair in the shower.
I'm saying when you take a shower, you don't put a shower cap on
Never.
unless
I'm trying not to get my hair wet, like because I just did my hair. Then yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up when I get in the shower. But after like 3-4 days, then I'm gonna get on the shower as is and just hope and pray to God that it don't get wet.
Me no natural wig, sew-in, whatever you want to call it. I got a goddamn shower cap on. So
Negative.
who takes the shower? But I guess we got people like
You
my
know, this
cousin here.
2020.
So she's great.
Everybody is team natural. Shit. So yeah, she got her ass in the shower and washed her hair.
I was buzzing up though. I'm sorry. I was cracking up when that water started trickling down.
I mean, like a I'm thinking.
And then that one scene, you seen where they showed it where they did switch the wig up. Like it was scenes. That's what I'm saying. Like
From
like,
her back in the day?
No. Like for instance, when Jasmine was interviewing her in the jail, then like she's sitting across from her and they show her wig like kind of like this or something, and then the next scene it was like this. I
wasn't paying that much attention to that type of shit. Cause somebody else had said that on my time, like let's see how many things you can find wrong with this. I didn't pay attention to
And
that
then
type of shit.
one dude, he was like eating out the
I I see somebody did point that he was drinking out of an empty cup and he was fake eating like
it was food on a plate, right? But he was just like nothing on his fork though, so he was just like.
But that's in a lot of movies.
And I was just like, they couldn't edit that one out, huh? They didn't catch that, huh?
Well, they was hoping y'all nosy asses didn't catch that. That wasn't what y'all was
supposed
to
I left that up to the people that do this. I didn't have to find it.
Y'all was supposed to be focusing on that part.
I just couldn't help but see the reviews. I'm just saying, like, I wrote down a couple. Like, somebody said, dude looked like a reject, talking about the husband, right, of Grace. Dude looked like
with that fucking wig on, he looked
from Pirates of the Caribbean.
He just looked dumb as hell with that fucking wig on.
That wig looked like he should have been in
the only one who had
Coming to America or something. Like, so
no, the
low.
wig itself was
the wig
horrible.
Was glistening, and I was just like,
especially because we know him and that ain't his hair.
Yeah, well, I didn't. So if you
really,
who is that?
I forgot what movie. That's not his. Like, his hair don't look nothing like that in real life.
He bald, ain't he?
No, I don't think he's bald, but his hair don't look like that.
But I didn't know where he was from. I heard a couple of them were, starred in Tyler Perry's other, and then she was in the Heat of the Night, Heat of the Night.
Who is she?
Grace.
Oh, didn't nobody care nothing about that old ass lady.
She was the lead actress. I'm just saying,
man.
Anyhow, I'm just saying they was in other movies, starred in other, they had other roles and stuff, so they had mentioned that, but. Yes.
But you made some shit that our grandparents used to watch.
Terrible. But that's who was watching the movie because I noticed like it was more to me older women that of course
I feel like y'all need to get over this wig shit. His wigs are horrible in all of his fucking movies.
Right.
Except for in the Madea movies. Then the only time the wig on him that don't be horrible.
That's what I'm hearing.
But
I guess that's what comes
y'all
with
was
it. A Tyler Perry movie, bad wigs.
I mean, but who the fuck? We ain't supposed to be paying attention to the wigs. We're supposed to be paying attention to the storyline.
But he also wants to capture a new audience. So
okay, well, new audience, old audience.
You didn't get me with that one. A Fall from Grace, but
no, that movie was good. I don't know what the hell she talking about. That movie was good.
It was cool. I mean, it wasn't nothing I've like just was that surprised.
I won't say I'll watch it again.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, but
it was good. Mm-hmm. Cause see, Madea's family reunion, that shit is fucking hilarious. Bad wigs, whatever the fuck it is you want to call it, that movie is fucking hilarious.
I don't think I've seen that, but like I said, I had to put my disclaimer. I'm not a Tyler Perry. I keep saying that, a Tyler Perry.
You ain't seen
okay
a Tyler Perry family reunion? Man, shit, that fucking movie is hilarious. One, because he's
so maybe I'm a little biased because I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. Okay,
one because y'all been screaming the same shit since Tyler Perry
was predictable.
So either watch his movies or don't watch them.
Acting. You dig? The hype was real. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, then that's your fault that you fell into the hype.
That I tuned in, man.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. Okay,
I ain't mad. I watched it. Whatever. It was 2
I have
hours.
yet to watch a Tyler Perry movie that I didn't like. No. I take that back. What's the name of that fucking movie?
Even the setup, like the setup to the office, like the DA office. I just thought. Like, they could have did better.
Better at what? That's what the fuck they look like.
What they was showing with the...
But that's what they look like.
Nah. I mean...
Nah. One, y'all was paying way too much attention to the aesthetics and not the actual storyline.
I thought I commented on the storyline. No, I thought
yo.
I just had to point out those two because that was the review.
No, you pointed out more than 2 different things. You are more pissed off at the way that the movie looked than the actual storyline itself. I'm thinking we finna get on here and talk about the actual storyline, and you just want to talk about bad wigs and editing and all the rest of this shit. Like the hell.
No, we can talk about that's what I'm saying. Whatever you want to talk about on the movie, but I had to point that out about the bad wig.
But I
couldn't skip that.
You could have because this is what we know to be about Tyler Perry already. So why we gonna keep beating the dead horse?
So then y'all just overlooked that though.
Exactly. I just said I didn't peek none of that shit until y'all said it.
Oh my god.
I paid absolutely no attention to the man sitting back there drinking out that empty ass cup and eating that fork with nothing on
I
it.
guess, like I said, if you trying to capture a new audience,
the only thing that
viewers,
stood out was the badass wigs. But I got over the I got over the badass wigs. But like I said, what's his name? Whatever the fuck the dude. The dude that she beat up, whatever his name is in the movie.
I don't know what his. Did I write his down? Nope. I wrote
his wig pissed me all the way off. His wig pissed me because, like I said,
it was glistening. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't the fact that it was glistening because I felt like he could have just left his hair the way that it was.
Yeah. Or
he could have just had him grow his hair out.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to put this fucking wig on this man, I thought that shit was, because even Tyler Perry wig wasn't that bad.
Right.
But you put this fucked up.
His wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. But this wig on this dude is fucking horrible. So that was the only thing as far as like the aesthetics that I couldn't get over. All the rest of that shit, I didn't get no fuck about because I didn't pay no attention to that. I was just trying to figure out when the fuck she was gonna whack him in his fucking head with that goddamn bat or whatever. That's what I was trying to figure out because very early on I caught on like, bitch, he got you fucked up. Very early on I caught on that he had her fucked up. And very early on, I wanted her to beat him in his goddamn head. So, you was paying attention to wigs and empty-ass cups and the goddamn office. And I was
right,
like...
the first time when he was telling her, when they was like in the living room or something, and he told her like how he didn't like when he was taking the phone call or something.
She should have punched him in the back of his head.
Oh, my God.
But, that comes with being older. And I think, honestly... I think the thing is, because even we had mentioned her walking in, I think a lot of that caught her off guard. Mm-hmm. And she needed to, like, kind of process that. Mm-hmm. Because, one, like I said, you can't... I could commend her. Because, see, I'd have been in jail a long fucking time ago. Because when he was on that fucking phone whispering sweet nothings in the fucking phone...
Yeah, that right there, that's what I'm saying.
Bust him in his head then. But, see, then I'd be in jail. See, she made it worth her while in the end. Mm-hmm. She got the better bang for her buck in the end.
Well, she still lost everything, though.
She got her freedom, and that's what matters. As far as the money, and, she might be able to come back from that. They know it wasn't her.
Right.
So she might be able to come back from that.
She might be able to recover.
But you can't really, not too many people beat murder. So
I got a question because we was talking about it at the shop and somebody was saying like how she thought Tyler Perry, right, his character, he was supporting Jasmine, the attorney. He was like pushing her. So and I was like, no, he was hating. He really wanted her to take the plea deal
because that's what
she was like. No, he was trying to push her. I'm like, but this man
But no, you have to realize that he told her to take the plea deal because this bitch said I killed my husband. If I'm your attorney and you tell me you killed your husband,
but he even said it's a high profile case. He didn't want all that smoke,
right? Because honestly, though, cousin, if you kill your husband or whoever. And me as your lawyer, you already done confessed to it. You say you don't want to go to trial. You just want to take a plea deal and these are the guidelines that you want as far as your plea deal. Why the fuck would I waste anybody's time saying that I'm finna take this to trial when that ain't even what the fuck it is you want? Because, see, another lawyer would have just given her the plea deal, and she really didn't even do nothing. But he wasn't really on her side. He wasn't on her side at first. He wasn't. He was just telling her, do her goddamn job.
I thought that he wasn't really trying to,
not at first.
Not at first. To be to get her best self out of her. I thought
he was doing what the fuck that client said do, which was because even after she had damn near got the story out of her, she was still like, but I just want to take the plea deal. She had to beg her to not take the deal.
And he was upset. That's what I'm saying. Like, he wanted to come in there.
But as the client, I shouldn't have to fight more for your life than you is.
No, but I'm just saying he wasn't trying to encourage her either. He wanted
but he didn't know the story either.
And he was like, look, quit trying to dig and find anything. Just take that damn plea deal when she went to him.
But I can't put that off on him. He was doing what the fuck it was supposed to be done, really. Like, if you say you killed the man, you killed him, and why the fuck is we taking this to trial? Now, if you say, you didn't kill this man and everybody else
I think
is
he
seeing.
was afraid of the consequences, like if she didn't lose it and how that would look on his office, because he said that. He mentioned that it was a high-profile case.
Yeah, who wants to lose a fucking case in general,
so
whether it's a high-profile case?
They went the easy route.
But you
So
can't
he
keep
wasn't trying to
saying
encourage
that
her.
lady said, I killed him. I want to take a plea deal.
But they job.
She even signed the paper. See, Tyler Perry would have turned that piece of paper in.
Right.
Jasmine decided that she wasn't going to turn that piece of paper in even after that lady had signed it. So I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, Tyler Perry was just some bad guy and he was just no. That lady said she killed that motherfucking man and she didn't give a fuck. Fuck you want me to do? Because you the one that's finna sit in this motherfucker for the rest of your life, not me.
Right.
So if you want me to turn this motherfucker piece of
But
paper,
he was really upset when she was saying she gonna help
because
this lady
in the end she was wasting money that he felt like they didn't have. But once he realized that it was more to the motherfucking story, then he wasn't.
And then he could have helped
mad.
her then. He
But
didn't
he was-
help her. He let her look stupid and fall.
She
Like,
let herself look stupid.
man.
Look here, we is grown, and you can't be blaming people for the shit that you do. No,
But I'm saying, if he really wanted his office, like, you know, if it was about then, like, you know, their reputation on the line, it's like you would think that you would help your associate out. He didn't even try to assist her. Then he just
She
basically
didn't
was
try
like,
to really
he basically
assist
just threw it in
herself.
her face. At the end of the day, it was like, well, this you didn't look
Tough
at
love.
the phone records.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, and that's what pissed me off about her.
Like, I know, and really, and then even that too, how he did the courtroom setup.
No.
I ain't the brightest person, but I know damn well there was certain things like how the courtroom part went. I just didn't like that.
Here you go with the goddamn aesthetics of this goddamn storyline. I'm so over you in the fucking aesthetic.
No, it wasn't the aesthetics, because then that's talking about the courtroom setup itself, which was bad, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm talking about the storyline when it was talking about like how, you know, just like her parts of being an attorney in the courtroom, the actual trial, and like when she's saying objection and this and that. It was just certain stuff that was off. Like, you know, in a real courtroom, it don't go like that, is what I'm saying. And I'm not an attorney or counsel.
I'm not
like
following
that.
exactly what it was you meant, or what you were saying, so I can't really comment on it. My whole thing is
The trial itself, basically.
I get
it don't go
I
like
get
that.
what you're saying, but I can't figure out like what you're saying. I get it, but I can't. It's not connected. The dots is not connected for me because one, I didn't.
But that-
I
well,
paid
to
enough
me-
attention to the movie to get it, but not
Brenda.
enough to be doing like I didn't pay attention to the movie like you paid attention. To
Yeah. Well, you know how like in certain, like for instance, like a scary movie or something, and you're watching it, and then you be like, now why didn't she just go out the door or something like that? Like that didn't even make sense. Like, you know, you starting to break it down. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was
No,
just parts
they're not making no
in
sense to
the
me.
trial where I was like,
But
She
the
couldn't
phone
even call
records,
for
she had the
objection
phone
then,
records.
or-
That other the DA, he left that part of them phone records out. She had the phone records when her.
oh
and
yeah, she said that at the.
she had the phone records. She didn't have that part of the phone record. So I mean, how fucking you fault her for that? I don't know. Like I said,
She missed it, like he said.
she didn't
like
miss
Tyler Perry
it. She
said-
couldn't miss something that she didn't have.
Said she missed that part. Like she
No,
he
how-
said
you-
because she should have known. I'm saying because whether it was there or not, she should have known then. Okay, it was missing, so something
But how was
may
she
come
supposed
up.
to know it was missing?
And because you said that, you said that she knew that.
I think she knew it was missing after the fact, not during the fact. I think once he brought it like as
to her
evidence.
attention. But she should
I
have
think
known
that's
that.
what, because
like,
you have to realize she wasn't the only one that went over those phone records. Remember, her and her two colleagues, they all went over those phone records.
right.
So how 3 different people with 3 different set of eyes
But
miss
that's why
one
you're the
piece of
attorney.
paper?
You're supposed to follow up behind your.
Fuck
people's
no.
work.
Hell no. If I look over some shit, that's like if one of the kids write a book report, I read it, then you read it, and then somebody else read it, and we all don't see it. Oh, okay, that shit wasn't there to begin with. Because how 3 different people missed the same exact shit?
can
We
happen.
all stupid? Because at that point, then that's what I feel like somebody's saying. Now we all stupid. Now we all was blind to this. How you see it, but none of us seen it.
But I'm saying she should have known. She knew the
What is
story,
it?
though. She knew. She was the one
You
that
really
knew.
think she would have put that lady on the stand knowing that phone record existed?
But I'm saying she knew that
answer
there was a
question.
phone
No.
call. But she did know that there was a phone call.
That's not what I asked you, though. You think she really would have put her on the stand?
I don't know, because given her expertise, she hasn't. She
That
wasn't
has-
that great.
she
and
has
she
to
hasn't
be a
won
horrible-
cases because she again is not used to fighting
That's
for
just
people.
common sense.
She's used to making plea deals. So that
No.
goes back to what I was saying, that the movie, you know,
No, I can't give you that.
some takeaways was that it was trying to.
I can't give you that.
It was trying to show the justice system too how that works.
No.
It fails us.
No,
These
that's
goddamn
incompetence.
public
That's
defenders,
incompetence.
They
You
don't look
want
at
me
shit
to believe-
thoroughly. You
No.
see what I'm saying?
No.
They don't dig deep.
You
They're
think
not
she really
trying
was
to.
fighting for that lady in that case? No. Yes, she knew that the phone call existed. Give
Yes,
you that.
so you
Pause.
shoulda already- so you should look
Pause.
into
Let me
that,
finish.
though.
Let me finish. So, she knew the phone call
What
existed.
y'all think?
Let me finish.
I'm letting
She
you
know the
finish.
phone call existed. But she don't see the fucking phone records, so she doesn't see this in the phone records. You honestly think that she put that lady up there, hoping and praying and wishing on a motherfucking star that the shit don't play out the way that she really she thought it was going to play out, just for that shit to backfire in her fucking face? Like, she has to be incompetent at that fucking
I
point.
think that's exactly what it was. That she just was not thinking that.
No. That's not a thing. That's just flat out, you're incompetent.
Her experience, you know.
That has nothing. Cousin, if you commit a fucking crime and you call me, I'm not even going to get up there on the motherfucking stand and lie about something because my brain say, I know that there's a possibility that this shit might come out.
They didn't even show her prepping the lady. Anyways,
Yes,
remember they was
did.
like prepping Felicia Rashad?
Yes.
I missed
You
that part.
you missed that part because they definitely showed it.
But
and they was telling her what to say and what not to say. Actually, her colleagues did it. You was paying attention to the badass wigs and shit.
Okay, maybe I missed the part, but that still don't negate the fact that she was up there on the stand. This lady
Lying her ass
she
off.
wants her to be a witness. You know, she's calling her to be a witness on the stand.
But she was calling her to be a witness because she
I'ma
wanted
need
her
you
to say
do your
that she did it.
Due diligence, your work, because you know that a murderer, right, allegedly called you and told you what's going down.
And that's what she wanted her to get on the stand and do, because then it would have caused for a mistrial.
So you don't think that, I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. Why would she put her on the stand knowing that this phone record is going to go against everything that she just told this lady?
Right, I'm saying she wasn't thinking enough into what the defense is about to ask her.
Because who the fuck?
Cash, you going to bed now? Okay, love you. Good night. I can't hear you, but I'll just talk to you. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Okay, love. Yeah, I will. Love you.
She's been a mom. I don't know. I can't really follow your train of thought.
Is it back on?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't follow because I don't know. I don't believe that people are that. No, I believe some people are that.
No,
dumb.
I'm saying it ain't
No,
even
you
really
don't let me-
saying
you
dumb.
don't let- No. You have to be dumb. You have to be dumb to the highest fucking.
That's her thinking of all the defense questions, or
But-
the questions that the defense attorney is going to ask her, though. So, because that is still you just said that she knew about the phone calls, right? And that's exactly what she's trying to put her up on the stage on the stand for.
Not necessarily. No, she wanted her to get up there and tell her that she did it. That's what she wanted her to get up there, but Grace wouldn't let her do that.
Right. But she knew that.
She knew what?
The attorney knew that Grace didn't want her to do that, right?
Right. So that's why she didn't air that part of it out. That's why she didn't even bring up the phone call at all.
Okay, but then you should know that the attorney, though, may bring that up. That's all I'm saying. the defense. So
I get that
you didn't
part.
prep this lady enough.
This is what I'm saying. She did prep her, but this is what I'm trying to get you. So if she knew that he had that phone record in the prepping, she would have never let her get up there to lie and say that the phone call lasted 15 minutes when it lasted like 15 fucking seconds.
Right.
Because we all gonna get caught up in that. Right. So that's what I'm saying. I wholeheartedly believe that she didn't know that phone record existed. Why? I don't get it. Because you should pull the goddamn phone record your fucking self.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That was a mistake.
Yeah, but then again, shit. She was trying to cause for a fucking mistrial. That was her whole thing. She needed that fucking lady to say. Okay, that's done.
What was that connected to?
That was just the video portion of it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not up there anymore. I don't got time. He ran out of storage on his thing. I don't know. I just think I get kind of what you're saying. Like, yes, she should have foreseen that possibly happening. But if you ain't got it, if I ain't got it, then I believe that you ain't got it. So we gonna wing it. But I would have never put her up there. I would have never put.
Is on the line. So that's what I'm saying.
Life? No, Grace didn't get up there. Felicia Rashad got up there. I'm saying representing. I'm saying Grace. I would not have put Felicia Rashad on the stand. If I was Jasmine, I would not have put.
Yeah,
her.
So that's what I'm saying. That goes back to then her incompetence or not understanding.
I mean, but at that time, she was trying to do. No, I don't know. She was me personally. I wouldn't have done it, but she was doing what the fuck she felt like she needed to do, and she didn't have any more cards to play.
That's not an excuse for not having all the tools, though, or because again, you have somebody's life is on the line. So I'm just saying, it goes back to show how a public defender.
No,
okay,
no, I can't let you keep pushing.
They don't got all the resources and all the tools. Some of them may not even know things. Some of them may not be as experienced like Grace. And so where you get caught up, now that the defense is on your ass, now they come back, rebuttal, ask the questions, and now you stuck. You looking stuck like Grace ass. And now that could be, in Grace's case, it was, all this other stuff unfolded. So, she ended up being innocent. But what if this, that wasn't the case? And now you doing life behind bars. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, look here.
I'm just saying it showed that. Can you agree that the movie was showing or shedding light on that also? So not just like, be careful of your friends and shit, or the man that try to finesse you and shit, and then, you fall into the trap, but also far as the justice system side of it. And the public defender. I can't. See, she don't want to agree with that point.
I can't, because I can't agree with something that I don't disagree. Okay, yep, there we go. Because
we'll agree to disagree, people.
Mm-hmm. Because I can't put that all on. Not the justice system. Not gonna put that off on her. But not the justice system in its entirety. And I don't even be agreeing with the fuck the justice system do at the end of the motherfucking day. But I can blame the person, not the entire justice system itself.
Okay.
Because no, I can't.
Okay. I just know if I've ever got caught up in something, I'm definitely not getting no goddamn public defender. Okay?
And see, now here we this is what I'm saying. I'm on the opposite side of that.
The only thing I could get a public defender that I could agree with is a goddamn traffic ticket.
See, no, I didn't have a motherfucker really get me out of some shit. I was gonna say I ain't never been to jail.
That's great.
No, what I'm saying is I've done some shit in my day. Never hired an actual attorney.
No, I get it. I understand. And that is wonderful.
So what I'm saying, I'm not going to be like, oh, y'all fucked up because this one person fucked up at their job. I'm not blaming the whole entire justice system because one person fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jasmine didn't wholeheartedly and thoroughly do her job. And because she was scared and intimidated, and like you said, she didn't have all of the experience, and she really didn't have all the fucking knowledge in certain things that she should have. But that is not necessarily a reflection of the entire justice system. That's a reflection of her.
Okay, you can say that.
That's just
I look
like
at it as them.
That's just like you work in the medical field. Is you gonna blame the whole entire medical field for one doctor fucking up, or is you gonna blame that one doctor?
No, I will just blame the one doctor.
So that's what I'm saying.
But then I'm also going to say that the healthcare system itself is fucked up. Okay,
well,
so that's what I'm saying. So you think like I'm gonna say some fucked up ass doctors.
Okay, you're a nurse, right?
Yes, and I'm gonna say it's fucked up nurses. You have good ones, you have bad ones. But overall, this healthcare system is fucked up. So I'm just saying, overall, the justice, it was trying to show, like, yes, Grace.
I don't know.
Grace, it was all the reasons that you said. Lack of knowledge, experience, but also trying to show that public defenders, too. Like, when you obtain that, they are.
But what is it that
likely.
She really didn't do that she was supposed to do? What is it that you really feel like that she should have done that she didn't do?
Well, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything that she could have done.
I went to school for this shit. So,
but I'm saying that we know that
if she was your attorney, what is it? Just based off the movie, is it that you felt like she could have done better to? I mean, at the end of the day, the result was great. But if she would have lost that case, as if you was the defendant, what is it that you feel like she should have done better?
Well, first of all, dug more into just the crime itself, like the day it occurred and everything, because there was no body, remember?
She pointed that out.
You can't...
She pointed that out.
Who?
Jasmine pointed that out.
That there's no body?
Yes.
Okay, so you dig more into that.
What did you want to do? You wanted her to go find the body?
No, but I'm just
because
saying,
that wouldn't have been great for her.
I'm just saying, whatever way that changes the degree, the severity of the charge, though.
She said that up front.
So why
she said that was her open argument. There's no body. How are you convicting my client of murder and there's no body?
Yeah, so then that's where you go.
So, but I'm asking you, what is it that you feel like she could have done better? She pointed out to them that there was no body. How are y'all convicting this lady of murder?
Yeah, so right there, it shouldn't be first degree murder.
She can't get them necessarily to change those charges. She can only prove that she didn't do what she was accused of. That's what she did. So the charges is the same.
And then the second one, of course, was the phone records. Like,
okay, well,
you should just.
You felt like she should have knew that the phone record was missing,
and then maybe
and
just
pointed it out
because
there we go. So even if she knew the phone record was missing, you felt like she should have went and found it, because that wouldn't have helped Jasmine. I mean, that wouldn't have helped Grace out at all. Really, her finding that.
But then I'm saying that would have maybe changed her mind about if she should allow Sarah, Felicia Rashad, to be on the stage.
Well, I think she was gonna get called regardless.
That was crazy. Like,
I think Felicia Rashad was gonna get called up there. Well, yeah, I think she was gonna get called up there regardless.
Well, it was.
It was better
prepping her.
She got up there and lied. She let the lady get up there and lie.
I know, and better prepping her in her lie of what you gonna say, how long the conversation lasted. Because you should know that phone records is gonna show that. Like, phone records is gonna show the time that you talked to somebody.
But this bitch said they was on the phone for 15 fucking minutes. Now
I know, so that's where she slipped up. That's what I'm saying. Your attorney should know that. Like,
that wasn't her motherfucking attorney, and I told you she was trying to get them to file for a fucking mistrial. So actually, that part was kind of working in her fucking favor. She was trying to prove that her client was innocent. Felicia Rashad getting up there lying about that shit, that falls on her, not Grace or Jasmine.
No, that falls on Jasmine.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
That works out in her favor. If you know whether she knew the phone record existed or not, I'm trying to get my clients is basically tell me that you did this shit in the first fucking place. First off, that's what I'm trying to do. So if you get up here and you fucking lie and you get to doing all this, that falls on you, not her. Because if you know the phone call only lasted like 15, 30 seconds.
But she was
why the fuck would you get on there and say that it lasted for 15 fucking minutes? Because that's a major difference.
And you don't know where, what actually you said. You know, she didn't even know what to say, really what the conversation was about. She just gonna sit there and was like,
I feel like that kind of played out
church or something.
I feel like that part kind of worked in their favor.
And then what was it? What had made her? I think it was just because she felt bad, right? Because what made her? What happened after that? Because she didn't know. It was Grace that seen the, put it together, like seen the necklace. But then I'm saying what led Jasmine to
Cicely Tyson
dig more.
Cicely Tyson. Remember she walked Cicely Tyson back to the house. Cicely kept Tyson said, "I won't go home."
Yeah, but why was she even going over there?
Because she was going to see if Sarah was okay.
Oh, okay.
And she wasn't going over there because she had suspected anything at that time. She was just going to check on Sarah.
Yeah. So that just all worked out. But let's say she just went to the crib.
Then she would have never known. And Jasmine ass would have been in jail.
You got a whole woman doing. That's what I'm saying.
That lady got herself in there. And you honestly,
do your job, man.
No, that lady didn't do her job, which was shut the fuck up. Because whether I commit the fucking crime or not, I guarantee I'm gonna tell the police I did it.
Right.
So that don't fall on. Because whoever would have been her attorney, they was all going to be faced with that same goddamn obstacle. Your client told the police that she killed him. So whether he was paid, the attorney was paid for or not, you still have the same obstacle. You have to prove that your client didn't do what the fuck it was she said she did. Not what the evidence said, not what nobody else said. What she voluntarily opened up her mouth and said she did.
Yes.
That's like
an attorney's job. An attorney's job.
The attorney's job.
A public defender.
No, they're still attorneys.
You may not feel like, well, I'm saying when you're not hired, when you're hired by the state and not, privately, you may not go that extra mile.
I might not go that extra mile if you was dumb enough to open up your fucking mouth and say you did
things, a deeper. You're not about to be hiring in like a private investigator per se, and you know what I'm saying? Because one,
she
they
tried
don't got
to do
the
that,
money
and he told her
to do that shit. That's what I'm saying, and they don't have the money.
Okay, so here.
So it was about money too.
Pause. So whether she was a public defender or private, whoever they decided to hire, they still have to be paid for.
Yes.
Pause. The client might not have the money to pay for all that shit. It has to be paid for. Mm-hmm. So I could hire you as my attorney, but if you want to hire all these fucking experts and shit, now what if I ain't got money for them? Right. Then what? Where we go from there then? Now I got a paid attorney, but I can't pay Bobby Joe and Susie and Rebecca and Alice and Rodney to help you prove my case. So now where we go? You the same as the fucking public defenders at the end of the day now. You still ain't got the money to go the extra mile the way I need you to because my dumb ass went into the fucking police station and told somebody that I fucking killed somebody.
Somewhat, but you still may just know more. You just still may be more knowledgeable to ask the right questions. You may know to where you can rebuttal.
I don't think that has nothing to do with being a private attorney or a district or a public defender. I think
a lot of it is just, I think it's money based and what they're,
you have to actually be
they relationships too. I think it is certain stuff like that. Like how when he was like, it's a big profile case and we don't want to be known, like he know that it was probably a rap anyways. Like he said, your ass is fired if you lose this.
But he only told her that because she was pushing. And he didn't feel like, and he didn't know the story. My whole thing
he
is,
knew that
people
she
who
didn't
work
have
for public defenders, that's not always a voluntary thing. They have to be hired by a private law firm.
Wait, say it again.
People that work for the public defender's office, that's not always a voluntary thing.
Oh.
So it ain't like, I went to law school and Now I'm finna go work from this big ass law firm. Because if that big ass law firm don't fucking hire you, guess what? You either not gonna practice law or you can take your ass to the public defender's office.
Right.
So that's kind of how that go. So it's not. So that's what I'm trying to get you in this. It's not always about the and what they know. It's a fact of, okay, I know all of this shit because some public defenders are extremely fucking smart. But if these big ass fucking law firms don't think
all
that
public defenders are like they're not intelligent or they don't have the skills but I'm saying a lot of them don't have the resources or
that's really just what it comes to. It's the resources.
Yeah, so just like you said, they not working for they don't really have a choice. So that's what I'm saying. You're not going to, if you're not really happy in your situation or you were kind of forced to do this, then you're not probably going to be inclined to be like digging and fighting for people like that. That's what I'm saying. It's more about, it's kind of like when you're saying it's kind of like when you're saying that you have like a big college compared to like a smaller private or a small class size to a larger class size. You more, you feel more focused and more like acknowledged and you don't feel like a number. So I just think.
Okay, so I have a question. You went to what type of college? Did you go to like a community college or did you go to a big college?
I went to private. I went to St. Kate's and St. Mary's.
Okay, well, that doesn't really prove my point. Okay, I mean, because I was gonna say, do you feel like you like smarter than the people who went through like community college?
No, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not
like. Do you
smarter,
feel like
more educated? No, I did the same, 4-year degree that every other nurse did that got their bachelor's degree.
Okay.
So that don't make me smarter. And I don't feel like, because that's a whole nother discussion, but I don't feel like because I went to St. Mary's and St. Kate's that I'm smarter than somebody that went to like a community college for nursing. No.
Okay.
That's not it. But what I'm saying is that
you feel like you have more resources.
Let's just say that I worked at a place. We got 2 different nurses, and I worked at a place where I feel like they don't acknowledge me, or I'm getting paid not adequate amount. I'm not happy with that amount of pay. I know what I'm worth or what I could be getting paid. And I know other nurses that's had the same experience as me and been working the same amount of time as me, and they're getting paid way more. That's what I'm saying. And then I'm at a job now taking care of patients, but I'm not doing my job as much as I could because I'm tired of this motherfucking job. The people, I'm working overtime, not getting paid what I should. And so I'm not putting in that work that I could. That's what I'm trying to say with a public defender versus like a private attorney.
But what I'm trying to get you to understand is there can be that same private attorney that can feel the same exact way.
Yes, I agree.
So that's why I'm trying to get you to.
I just agree when you get. I just feel like when you get paid and when you're more comfortable, like at a job, you gonna work a little harder. Like when you're getting paid, when you're getting.
Not that part. I don't agree with.
Like when you're
we're
feeling appreciated, basically. When you feel appreciated and. Jasmine didn't feel appreciated at that job.
Jasmine,
you could tell she didn't like her.
She
said that she expressed that to her husband that she didn't like.
But what
her
was
job
she doing
anymore.
to really change that outcome?
I'm not sure what motivated her. What was that motivated her? What was the changing?
I told you, me and you was focusing on 2 totally different things.
No, I'm saying when what pushed her the case? What pushed her?
She knew Grace was innocent.
But
that's what it was. When she told her that she was going to spend the rest of her life in jail and she broke down the way like that.
I just remembered. It was when Sarah, though, talked to her. I was trying to think of what, though, had drove her to fight, though, more. Because I think she already kind of believed that Grace was innocent. Remember when she first met her, she was just like, she wasn't what I had expected her to be. She was this God-fearing woman. So I'm just saying, what drove her to start digging? And that was the Sarah conversation.
It was both. Sarah gave her that extra boost of confidence, or that extra little tie-dye moment, like it's more to the story than what's being said. Like she already knew that Grace was innocent, but remember, Grace wasn't really trying to open up to her at first. So when she talked to Sarah was like, it's more to the story. So that's what made her go back. Like, all right, look, bitch, I know it's something that you ain't telling me, so you might as well just go ahead and tell me. Right. That's what that was.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm just saying she talked to something had kind of drove her to like dig more into that though, because it could have just been a rap, like you said. She could
but she could have had a private attorney that would have done the same exact thing.
That's true,
because at the end of the day, you have a client that's saying, "This is what I want to happen."
Right.
It's like if you have a patient and your patient say, I don't want a second opinion. I'm just cool with let's just be done. But then they wife or husband or daughter's like, no, they pushing for that's.
But my job though is I do encourage though. So that's just like if somebody declines, you're at a doctor's office and you decline the flu shot. Their job though is to tell you, why is that beneficial to you though?
Right.
You dig?
But
so they don't just go off you saying, no, I don't want the flu shot. But they have to tell you.
No. But here's the thing.
What is it? What are you going to be at risk for if you don't get this goddamn flu shot?
No.
People can dig a little more and do a little more. They can encourage you.
But if you
more,
but as your patient, if I'm telling you, no, because of X, Y, and Z. Like, if I'm content on it not happening, but somebody else that's close to me is saying, because Grace wasn't fighting for herself at first. She had no desire to go to trial. She had no desire to fight for herself. Her son did. She talked to Sarah, and Sarah was just like, it's kind of more to the story. So, all in all, Jasmine didn't have to do none of what she did. She didn't have to feel sorry for the goddamn lady. She could have knew she was innocent, and she could have just like, well, you going there in jail anyway because that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm glad she gave her she did.
She cared.
Yeah, she cared.
Because a paid attorney might have took her fucking money and
right. You're right. It could be a paid attorney too, right? And they could just
take your goddamn money and sit your ass in fucking jail.
I don't want to make it seem like a paid attorney is just gonna get everybody off. No, I'm just saying your chance. I feel like
your chances is better with a paid attorney.
Yeah, I do. I really do. Depending on the crime itself.
I feel like my chances is better on both. I feel like it's a team effort because I have to fight for my life. I can't expect you to fight for my life,
and let it not be something like petty, like a traffic ticket. I think they just know, like, to go with, no, you're better just making the deal. Like, no, bitch, how about I could go into trial for this shit? Because how about I got some evidence or something? To me, they always quick to tell you to take the deal.
You feel like you're talking
you dig? Shit. Right, but let us quit talking about the public defenders. Like what else?
I don't know.
But I thought that was just a takeaway. We got on that because I felt like that was a takeaway. My cousin didn't really feel like that was a takeaway. No, the takeaway was more about just more you saying like the battered woman and the man relationship.
No, I want no.
Or which one? What is it?
That wasn't I didn't have a takeaway, honestly, from the entire movie itself.
Well, what do you think he wanted you to get out the movie?
I don't know what he wanted me to get out the movie, because what he probably wanted me to get out the movie is not what I got out of the movie. I told you, when she busted him in his fucking head with that bat, I was cool. I didn't give a fuck about if she went to jail for the rest of her life, but not after that. See? I was satisfied with it after she cracked him in his fucking head with that bat. But clearly, he didn't learn his lesson one way or the other, because he still had all intentions on plotting on some more bitches, so he didn't learn his lesson. So I didn't have no in-depth takeaway from this movie. I didn't have no real sentimental not educated. I didn't have no real.
Well, I was going off the reviews, what they thought. Like,
I didn't pay attention to nobody's review.
Takeaways.
Oh, see, I told you, you went. See, that's probably where you fucked up at. you did your research on this title versus just going based off of how you felt on this title.
No, I did go off. Remember the first thing?
No, you actually researched people's thoughts and opinions.
I wrote down some people's reviews. Yes.
Okay, but I don't care. I don't do shit based off of nobody else's thoughts and opinions and feelings. And
but what even made me? I'm saying to. Remember, come up with this topic was the hype was real. That's how
So this is what I'm saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but you
so
know,
like
I
had
just
to look at. That's what came up. How it came up.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't do like I just covered the whole Ari versus Lori Harvey, or
Yeah, but that was because you seen that, right?
Okay,
circulating.
So, yes, but I didn't go really based off but when I decided to cover the topic, it wasn't really based off of how everybody else felt about them. It was more so based off of how I felt about them.
No, this was based off of because how I was on the side. I just seen a lot of different reviews on Facebook,
and that's what I'm saying.
And then I knew that I was on one side. Then I seen the other views on the other side, and I knew my cousin. She had commented on the movie, so I knew she watched the movie.
I thought the movie was good.
Okay,
I wasn't disappointed.
This would be a good topic because she watched the movie. I watched the movie. I felt like we had different opinions about the movie, so that was it. It really wasn't based off other people's reviews. It was just like it was my review. I had a different I had agreed with some reviewers, and I knew that you probably had a different perspective.
So my perspective is I don't have a perspective at all over. Okay, let me take that back. I recant that statement. Overall, I thought the movie was good. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I didn't predict it. Bad wigs and all. I thought it was a good movie. I wasn't real pissed off at the acting in this movie because it wasn't that bad compared to some of his films and other shit that I've seen. So I wasn't really focused on that. I didn't have no real in-depth feeling about it at the end of the day. Like I said, when she cracked him in his fucking head with that bat, I was like, thumbs up. I'm good. I'm straight. I don't give a fuck if she go to jail for the rest of her life because now I feel like it was worth it. So I didn't really have, other than that, I was cool with the movie. And I didn't pay. She making me think more about this motherfucking movie than I had any intentions on ever thinking about it. Like, all I said was the movie was good. Nobody ever heard me comment about anything else really as it pertained to that movie other than saying it was good. And I'm glad she cracked him in his fucking head with that bat. Nobody heard me say anything else because I didn't pay attention to all of the other shit that she was paying attention to.
Yep.
I didn't pay attention to that shit because
I wouldn't even say it's really paying attention.
You
noticeable.
Really, but see,
I noticed it, and I don't even watch Tyler Perry movies.
But so let me
this
not
is something like right off top. I was like,
it didn't register in my.
That wig is bad. That soul glow glistening wig.
No, you paid attention to a lot of stuff.
Wig. How is that paying attention?
No.
This is you looking at the movie.
No. Listen. So you pay attention to all of the ins and outs of the courtroom. I didn't pay attention to that shit. You paid attention to the man drinking out the empty ass fucking.
No, I didn't see that until later. So I can't say that.
All of that shit, I didn't pay.
I just seen that on somebody's review. The man, it was a scene where the white.
I seen it. I seen it like a day or two.
So see, I didn't see that right away though. I just noticed the bad wigs right away.
That was the only thing that I noticed. As far as anything else, that was the only thing that I noticed was the bad wigs. I was definitely more focused on the storyline than anything else in that movie. So,
and like I said, I just think it was mediocre.
I don't.
That's just my opinion.
It was mediocre. I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was a bad movie at all. If it was shot in 5 days,
I mean, with people saying like it was his best, and I guess I can't really say that because I haven't watched all of it. I haven't seen all of his work. But
I watched about 90%.
I was just like, wow, this is his best compared to,
Compared to, whoa. Hell no, because the best as far as
got
what?
A lot of work to do.
Now I need to figure out who the fuck said this was.
I seen that on a lot because, like I said, I've seen both sides. It was people that was praising and saying he did such a great job.
They taking it too far.
This was his best work. That was a lot of comments. This was his best work.
No, they're taking it too far. They're taking it entirely too far with this was his best work.
Yeah.
Now that part I won't give no.
And I'm like, how is this
because
like
I
any
think
different?
that Medea's family reunion was 100 times better than this because that fucking movie was hilarious when she was smacking them motherfucking people in their fucking mouth. When she, whatever the fuck you want to call Medea, when he did that shit was fucking hilarious. The acting wasn't bad and fucking no, I won't give that. I'm sorry. Love you, Tyler Perry, and I don't get no fuck. I'm supporting Tyler Perry because all in all, I'm guaranteed to laugh. And if you can make me laugh, then we good. If you can make me laugh, we good. So, but as far as his best, no. Top 10, maybe. Top 5, no. Top 3, no. Definitely not in his top 3, top 5. Top 10.
I think a lot of people would say this was like his top 5 at least, but I don't know. That was
hell. Diary of a Mad Black Woman was better than this.
Assuming.
Hell no.
Now the one I did see that was good. What was the one with Janet Jackson in it?
Why Did I Get Married?
Why Did I Get Married? That wasn't bad at all. So, but I think that was definitely better than this.
But he didn't play in it either though.
But that's his movie, right?
I didn't say that. I said he didn't play.
Okay, well, yeah, but we ain't saying what he played in. But they were saying Tyler movies work.
Okay,
like,
but
work.
and this is another thing that I think a lot of people, the movies that he act in, that he actually have a role in, those aren't always that good. The ones that he's actually in, those aren't all that good.
I've noticed.
The ones where he
needs to hire a writer. He needs to hire a writer.
He does all of his storylines.
I know. That's
so you either have you either have a problem with the acting or the storylines, or both.
Both, I would have to say.
Oh, I don't have
both.
There's never been a storyline that I haven't liked of his. I've loved all of his storylines. The acting, it's alright. Yeah, the acting. Yeah, the only thing that I ever have an issue with is his acting. Is the acting in the movies. Mm-hmm. But the storylines, I'll be with them. I'll be with the storylines. Yeah. So I
like the one with Janet in there. I thought that was a good movie. But yeah, see, he wasn't in there. See, so. But nobody, I don't know people that separated the works. They were just saying the best Tyler Perry produced. So what I've known, he produced those movies too, the ones he's not in and the ones he's starring in. So it's like.
But I think a lot of people are like that. Like Oprah Winfrey is like that. Like the shit that she playing don't be all that good. Well, her and Tyler Perry, they can be overrated sometimes.
I think
like the have and have nots.
When you come up with, you comparing like producers top. I mean, I know people want to support and are especially among
as long
our
as
culture,
his shit come out on Netflix,
but I just don't think that he's like up there like that. But I definitely congratulate him. I'm never no hater like that where I want to give people I
fucks with you, Tyler Perry. I fucks with you.
I'm glad he's giving opportunities to people and allowing them to show they skills. So that's definitely a good thing.
I fuck with Tyler Perry. I don't have no beef with Tyler Perry.
And I'll probably see another movie of his. So I don't want to say.
I'm gonna watch all of them. I'm pretty sure I've watched.
But I'm not one to run to a movie theater.
Well, I'm not running to the movie theater for nobody's movie.
And I usually don't even watch it either on Netflix, or I don't get none of the CDs of his plays and that.
And so that's all of his movies, all of his since he really hit the main screen. I think I've seen everything that he's done since he hit the main screen. Mm-hmm. But all of his I don't think I've seen a lot of his plays, but all of his actual movies, I've seen all of them, and I've never been disappointed. And like I said, you definitely need to watch.
The family one.
I'm trying to tell you because now I'm finna go watch it because I need to see him.
But I've been trying to watch. I'm not even really one to watch a lot of TV shows. Anyways, I just watch my sports and stuff. But I've been seeing stuff online. That's what I'm saying. So I've been giving it a chance. Like You. That's how I seen the You, and I see that I watched and. Man, listen, I sat there and binge watched, okay? That was so good to me. But this one
took a while for me to get into it. I think I forced myself to watch that because I've literally run out of shit to watch on TV.
Right, but I seen that one too post of yours. You said somebody was that your post? You was like somebody had posted all the Netflix movies.
Yeah, I still.
So I'm gonna start going through some of those.
Okay, let me know.
That's all I be doing. I mean, I'll just be at home, and so I'm like, you know what? I could watch TV. I'm paying this goddamn high ass cable bill. I don't even be watching TV like that. So I'm like, let me turn on some Netflix and watch something. Somebody told me to check out All American.
Really? You ain't watched that? Oh, that's real good.
I know. The one girl was like, now that out of all, she's like, watch that next. I'm like, okay. So
what haven't you seen?
I ain't seen a lot of stuff.
Oh, you okay.
The latest was You and Fall from Grace.
The latest,
I seen people been talking about the Aaron Hernandez. Now I seen a documentary like some years ago, and so when somebody had commented, I'm like, oh, I seen that, but then they were like, no, this is something different, and so I didn't get to see that one. But from what I'm hearing too, like I was looking at the reviews on that, they were saying how they was kind of like showing the other side and like
I don't know what the other side
basically.
Is. Okay, it ain't no.
Now in the documentary I seen, it was none of that storyline.
Okay, so here's the thing. A list of motherfuckers that got on there and said that they had a sexual relationship with him is lying. He gay. Period. Or bisexual, whatever the fuck it is you want to call it. That's that on that. Period.
You saying what? They lying? Who lying?
Somebody got to be lying because there's some motherfuckers on here that say they been fucking with him. So either they lying or somebody trying to cover the shit up. I don't know. Somebody lying.
Well, right. I was just saying that. That's the latest one.
Okay,
the one that I seen, they strictly kept it on like what he did, the facts basically, what he did.
The fact of the matter is,
and I was like, and then now they saying that everybody, they just found all these people. They saying that's why his family maybe was not involved in this documentary. Because they knew it was some BS, but they had interviewed, so they had then, interviewed whoever they could to basically support that story that he was gay. And I believe it. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. They did.
I believe it.
I didn't even see it, so I can't even really comment on none of that.
I believe it. Only thing I could care less about him. Didn't know who the fuck he is. I still feel like I don't know who the fuck.
And some people was like, "Yeah, why did that have anything to do with it?" Even if they was trying to say it. And then that part I was like, "It has a lot to do with it." But
you want to know why? You want to know why?
No, that I understand.
No, but because this is why I believe that he actually was gay. Now he might have had the little CTE that most football players or whatever have.
Yeah.
However, when it hit the news scene that he was gay, within 24 hours he killed himself. That's real suspect to me. Now all this other shit that y'all feel like might have played a factor into why he killed himself, okay. Yeah. But it's real suspect that you was okay with being down low and nobody knowing your business.
Right.
But as soon as that shit hit the motherfucking Channel 9 News, then you hung your fucking self like a goddamn kite.
Oh, wow.
I believe you gay. Because I ain't killing myself if I ain't gay. And I don't want nobody to be, And, if you listen to it, like, you got to watch it because when he on the phone with his fiance.
I'll watch it again. I mean, not that one. I watched this one for the first time. Yeah, because when he on the phone with
his fiance, there's transgenders in all jails.
Right.
And he kept calling them, like, he was really, like, coming at the transgenders in the jail. Like, you could tell when somebody is trying to cover up their sexuality because they do too much. And he kept calling them things, and she was like, stop doing that. And he was like, that's what they is. They things and da-da-da-da this and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da.
Yeah, like overcompensating.
Yeah, and it's just like, and that's what I felt like. Like, I paid 75% of attention to the shit. I was like, oh yeah, you was a little gay. He was a little gay.
Yeah, because the comments, I was just reading a bunch of comments on like one thread, but people were like, no, it was CTE, and then somebody was like, well, okay, it could have been the gay. Somebody was like, it could have been, he was a
combination of
homosexual or whatever, and then they was like, no, they were just trying to use that if that was the case, but they got anything to do with him being a murderer. And I'm like, in my head, it's like bingo. A lot, because you can overcompensate, and now maybe you threaten somebody nobody that was gonna tell your
But
story.
that's why he killed that. But
And
that's
you
why
could
they
have
was,
killed somebody based on that.
But that's why they
do.
was thinking why he
so
killed.
what you mean? That don't got nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
see, that's what I understand. Like,
If you somebody that's not in the closet, if you someone that's in the closet, and you know a lot of these athletes, they are,
and that was another thing in this documentary. It's a lot of
athletes,
like a lot of people that they got in the documentary is athletes, and it's a lot of them telling like, I'm gay,
experience, yeah,
and this is
that's
what I did.
That's what somebody was saying though. Them people was irrelevant. That's what
I don't
people were
feel
trying
like
to
it
say.
is.
Like they
No,
just tried to gain and get everybody to support, you know, the narrative.
Hell no, that makes a lot of motherfucking sense.
What did you get out of like, you know, calling in other just, you know, homosexual athletes?
Oh no, that made 100 fucking % That made all the that connected
well, to these
all
people
the
that's all against it and saying, you know, that was their
First
argument.
of fucking
that
all,
was their
who
argument.
the fuck is Aaron Hernandez, and do we really give a fuck? First of all, because I still don't give a fuck about the goddamn man.
We maybe don't, but it's a lot of people that.
Secondly, if you gay, you gay.
Right. Well, we know that in the entertainment though, a lot of them are not.
No, see that's the
like
fucking that's the problem with people. They give a fuck about what other people think
but
about
that's
them.
what I'm saying. But we know that is the reality.
So that is why
secret.
I feel like he actually killed himself because it had got put out into the world that he was fucking gay.
And it wasn't somebody on the comments I seen. It was like a friend or a high school friend that they said that they kept interviewing, and they was like, what is this how they gonna bring back somebody from high school that he didn't have no association with, you know, during his football years? And then somebody was like, well, because he grew up with this dude, like it wasn't just anybody. They were saying like, no, he knew family, like they dads was like really good friends or something.
I think I know who you talking about.
I don't know because I didn't watch it, but I'm just saying,
if you talk about who I think you talking about, they
said the high school, they was like, no, he was validated because that means he did know a lot of the family, like, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
he was close to the family.
He said
so
me and him been fucking on.
And maybe he was somebody that he had a sexual encounter with, and then after high school,
one of the dudes said
he tried
they had been fucking from 7th grade to the 11th grade.
That life.
And when
I gotta watch this.
Yes, because then when his dad found out that he had killed himself, they was him and the dude that had said it, and the dad was like in the same house for whatever reason. Whether they was living together, whatever it is, in that same house. And he said he heard his dad screaming, and he went into figure out why his dad was screaming. And he said that's what made him ended up telling his dad that because I think it had came out then that, or it had came out somewhere down the line that Aaron had been. It's over there. That Aaron was homosexual or whatever, or he was interested in dudes, and he was just like, that's why he ended up telling his dad that, you know, it was true or whatever. And he was like, and I know it's true because I was fucking on him from the 7th grade to the 11th grade. And he was just like, and then he was surprised that his dad had reacted the way that he reacted because he was one of them old ass men that was like real anal about, you know, homosexuality, and they wasn't for it, and they was completely against it. And so he was surprised that his dad reacted to the shit the way that he did, because his dad was like, "Oh, okay."
Which Aaron Hernandez dad? Or
no, his dad died. His dad died when he was.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Hernandez died when he was a teenager, and then his mama ended up fucking his cousin's husband.
Oh wow, they went deep into some other stuff.
Oh yeah,
the family dynamics.
Yeah, his mama was fucking on they cousin's husband, and then that man moved into the house and did the whole baby boy thing. Like, could you imagine walking in? No, seriously, they said it though, like not
the baby boy.
Like, but he was just like, can you imagine? Like, your dad died like 3 months ago, and now your cousin's husband is standing in your kitchen making bacon in his drawers.
Right.
Like,
oh
the
my
fuck?
Gosh. Wow.
Well, CTE or no CTE?
What else should I watch? What else is?
Shit, it's a lot of shit. I mean, fuck.
But yeah, the girl said All American, so I was like, okay,
All American. Oh well, shit.
I watched. What was that other one they was saying that was good, and I did end up watching. I was like,
you watched the Khalif Browder story?
Who?
Khalif Browder.
No.
Oh, I mean, I guess it just depends.
Oh, is that one that was?
He from New York.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
You have to.
That he was abused real bad in the jail.
I guess
I don't know if I want to see that one. Just like that other one that they was saying that movie. What was that movie?
You ain't
Like
seen
Black-
When They See Us?
Yes. He's like, how you know who is that? How you know?
I don't know. I got
You just knew.
I don't know. I feel a certain type of way about.
So I don't
about
know if I
people.
want to see that though.
You have 2 black men that you are raising. If anything,
Yes.
they need to see it. I make my kids watch everything.
Oh, okay.
Cause I need them to, even if it doesn't happen, I need them to know that it's a possibility that it can happen, and then I have a conversation with, this is how you
Right.
this is how you carry yourself, and this is what you do.
Yeah.
Just like that new movie, or it's not necessarily new. It's, what is it called? American Son,
American Son.
with Kerry Washington in it.
Now that one I did see. That was my first actually Netflix that I kept seeing circulating. I was like, what is this? So let me see. Now that was like, dang. I like that one. It was
I don't know.
It was a little build up. It took a while, but I was like, it's cool.
Now,
but-
and now here's the thing. I predicted that whole motherfucking movie. But it still made me cry at the end.
right, exactly.
It definitely made me cry at the end.
Yeah.
I predicted the whole fucking movie. I didn't predict that it was all going to happen in that one motherfucking room, but I predicted.
I didn't. Well, I just knew that because somebody already told me. My auntie told me that she was like, "You got to see that. It's like in the one." She's like, "It's in one room, the whole movie." So I was
Did you watch the
definitely
Kevin
was
Hart
like,
documentary?
"Nope."
You gotta watch that. I don't know shit. I don't know. It's too much shit that I've seen to tell you to watch. Because I literally have damn near watched almost everything.
Yeah, but that Carrie White, that was predictable, but I still cried too. Because that's what I'm saying. It just depends, like the acting, different things just touch you, based on.
I don't necessarily
like
get caught
what
up
they
in the acting.
say
I get
and
caught up in storylines.
the emotion that you feel.
So that's
It's
why
like,
I feel like you should definitely watch When They See Us. The Khalid Browder story, it didn't make me. It made me cry because
I think I've seen enough documentaries with him that I don't need to.
the Khalid
see.
Browder.
Yeah, like those little stories, seeing.
Hell
them
no, I
showing.
ain't never too much watching that motherfucking shit.
Whew.
You need no.
I was like, yeah,
I watch
they did.
all of that.
We
shit.
know they did him just so wrong, y'all.
No,
Dang,
That's
I
not
mean, I
gonna
should just leave it like
you
this.
can't.
You can't. No.
So you might just have to turn yours off because it's not gonna sit. It ain't gonna sit. It's not listening. But we've been on here for an hour.
We
and a half.
have.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go, people, because we've been on here long enough talking about this fall from grace. Basically, my cousin.
I was satisfied with the fact that she busted him in his head. Period.
Right.
The end. Don't care nothing about nothing else. She got her lick back.
She didn't care about the wigs, the setup.
Nope.
The nothing.
Nope.
The man eating from the fake, no food on the fork.
Didn't care at all.
And I just thought it was mediocre. Like I said, I got the takeaways that everybody else.
Then that's
got.
all that matters is the
And so,
storyline.
right, the storyline. All right, you did.
That's
You
all
did
you're
cool.
supposed to watch movies for is the goddamn storyline.
Man, no, you was telling me you could just sit there and watch. Like, it's
I
some
did just
stuff
sit
I
there and
can't-
watch it.
But I'm saying it's certain things that I just can't. Like, can you watch like real old ass movies because like when you see like because the quality and stuff. See, I can't
because
I'm just
because
like,
it has to
oh
be
my God,
something
it's so bad
because it don't be that shit that catches my fucking attention. It's something that was said or something that happened in the movie or TV show. That was like, oh shit, wait a minute, let me rewrite that back.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I don't get
to
caught.
me
wanna
it
know why?
was just mediocre because you know why? It's nothing that I would definitely like suggest or recommend like people to go. I'm not walking around and be like, oh, you should go see that and you should go see this.
You wanna know why,
and
yo?
I'm not gonna watch it again.
I don't
I'm
get
not
caught up in
gonna
shit
be
like that
I need to
because
see that
I've
a second
watched
time.
plenty of TV shows and shit like that and be like, no, that's not how that. No, so I have bypassed the aesthetics and the shit of movies or TV shows. I just focus on storyline and that's it. If the storyline don't catch me, then I don't pay attention to nothing else.
And I guess I can if it's really good, but I'm just saying, like,
But right, what
it's
makes
not a
it
movie
really
that
good?
It's not a movie that I'm gonna be like, I will see again. Or telling other
I
people,
said
recommending
that.
it.
It
to
ain't
other
nothing
people.
that I ever feel like I want to see again. Unless it's funny. If it's not funny, then I don't want to see this shit again. Because Bad Boys, I didn't already watch that twice, and I'm going to watch that again.
Right.
Because that shit was hilarious.
That was good, yeah.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 3?
Mm-mm,
Oh, you fucking fantasizing.
Remember, I asked you on, what's the name? How was it?
Oh, you fucking fantasizing.
I gotta see it, I know.
Oh, yeah, you fucking fantasizing.
No, you didn't invite me when you went to go see it.
Well, I was invited. I don't invite
I only
people
go to the movie with my kids. You did?
Well, take your kids to see Bad Boys 3, but that's only if they seen Bad Boys 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. So I'm definitely going to see that though. Like that's something.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it already.
It just came out. Damn.
No, it's been out for a week.
Give a nigga a chance.
I went to go see the shit on the very first day.
No, man, I was busy.
I wasn't. I went to go see.
I'm always saying
I didn't want nobody to.
You know what I see late as hell, like maybe like 3 or 4 years late, and I was like, "Oh my god, that was so good! That was such my movie." Then I'm like talking to everybody about it, like as if it just came out. Was the one with the blue people? What are they called?
Is it what, Avatar?
Avatar.
I have never seen that.
Oh
movie.
my god, I thought Avatar was so good.
Never seen it.
And I was like,
I don't like shit like that.
yeah, see, I do. And so I was like, dang, I can't believe I waited all this time to see Avatar. What am I missing? Well, and the kids too, they see a lot of shit like when they go to their dad, so they come back. Then I ain't got nobody to go to the movie with. And
No,
you just
one, I don't do movies
busy
like that.
with life. And
And two, it has to be something that I really. That is actually, if I could just go to movies to watch the previews, that's probably the only reason why I would go to the movies.
Yeah.
I just want to see what's coming out, so then I know to look out for it on my Fire Stick. Because I don't need to go to the movies to see that shit.
Well, I'm moving. I said I'm gonna need to switch up because Comcast. I'm so goddamn tired of Comcast. I'm gonna try Fire Stick or something else.
I got everything. I think the only thing I don't got is like Sling TV and all that shit. But I got the Fire Stick. I got Hulu. I got Amazon Prime. I got Netflix. Right. Yeah, I got everything. I don't really be needing nothing else. And then I got basic TV, and then my iPads have cable on them, so I'm straight. I don't miss a beat, but I don't.
Well, I'm gonna have to get up on game, but I'm gonna start watching some. So I could give some more of these kind of reviews if necessary.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you about this shit. You all late. We done already talked about this shit now.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I could be up on game.
Well, you got a lot of shit to get up on game about.
No, I'll just stay up on the stuff that's coming out. The latest and greatest shit. I'll catch up on the old stuff too, but I'm saying right now
you is missing out on a lot of shit.
So I gotta go watch. What is it? All American.
Yeah, that's 3 seasons in.
God damn. Also, it's still going?
It's on this current season.
Oh, I thought it was like over with.
No, it's on this current season. It come on Mondays, I think.
Well, I binge watched You because that was so good to me. So I caught, and that was.
I binge watched it. No,
and then that other one
You wasn't all that good to me because I was able to stop watching You to watch something else.
Really? See, and just the first episode though.
The first episode didn't get me.
Yeah, but I'm saying you finished watching the first episode.
I finished watching all of the 2 seasons of You, but it wasn't so good that I binge watched it straight through.
Oh, okay. See, I just thought it got me from the beginning where I wanted to see.
No, it didn't get me from the
next episode, then the next episode, but what I did tell my daughter, because I was late, of course, and she was like, "You just not seeing that shit," but I told her how I thought the first season was better than the second. I
definitely think the first season is better.
See, okay, we agree with that. She was like, no,
and I was actually kind of mad that there's going to be a third season because I was like, what in the fuck is we having a third season for now? Because the shit ain't that good, and if he go to kill somebody else, I'm over him.
Yeah, now I know. Now I don't think they could go on. See, that's something.
But it is.
They got to know when to cut
it's either he finna kill somebody or she gonna kill somebody else, and I don't care at this point.
Yeah, that's the twist or something.
No, there's no twist. She killed somebody in the. You ain't seen the second season?
Yeah, she did.
Because ain't no twist. She killed somebody already.
Right. But now I guess she just on the goddamn.
What the fuck is the? Now here's the twist. The baby grew up to kill people.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But no, I don't really need there to be a third season of You.
But yeah, I thought that I was like, okay, the second one I was getting kind of, I'm like, okay, we just know this mug gonna kill again. But I thought
I didn't think there needed to be a second season, honestly.
Yeah, it really didn't. It didn't have to.
I could have dealt without there being a second season.
Because I was actually sad after old girl died. I was like, oh, he really killed her.
I wasn't sad.
I was like, dang, that's messed up.
I wasn't sad.
Dude. So I'm like, how they about to keep going with this? But
yeah, I wasn't.
Boom.
I wasn't sad.
Meet the ex.
Because these people coming back from the dead and shit, I just think that shit is dumb.
Yeah. But I get caught up on the whatever's new coming. So.
Well, shit, you might not, I mean.
But I appreciate my cousin for having me today. And she also made dinner. It was so delicious, y'all. Had some steak and potatoes and salad.
That's the only reason why she came over here.
Garlic toast. That's what drove me.
She was just jealous because I was cooking my daddy dinner. I need dinner too.
You know, that's what kind of started it, right? I'm like, she just want to show all these videos, food and shit. Like, can I get a plate? Can I get a meal? You think cousins matter too? So I'm like, man. So she like, you can come through. Look, that's how I told Cash too, because I was like, Cash, I'm about to go over my cousin's house, and then he was like, well, how long you gonna be gone? And I'm like, you know, telling him, and then I said, she's cooking dinner for me. I said, isn't that so sweet? And then he was like, yeah, that's kind of nice. And I said, yeah. I said, so then we're gonna do I said, she decided to do a podcast.
No, you decided
I said, but only because she only made the dinner because I said I was talking shit because she was making dinner for other people. So I'm like, hey, why not me? And then I said, she was like, okay, I got you, cuz. And I said, she actually had me.
I don't really, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm
You
doing
did?
it.
I appreciate that, though. You're not supposed to be like, I got you, or okay. And then 6 months, year later.
Unfortunately, I'm a woman of my word.
Yes. So shout out to my cousin for sticking to her word. You dig?
Unfortunately, if I tell your black ass I'm going to do something, I'm gonna do.
Man, no, that's
But it's a good thing because if I tell you I'm going to whoop your ass, then I got to stop
You
being
know?
so. I gotta stop being
All
so.
you got is your word.
Exactly. So if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Good, bad, or indifferent. So whether I say I'm going to fuck you up when I see you, I'm going to fuck you up when I see you. If I say I'm going to cook you some food, I'm going to cook you some food. So. But I'm getting off because it's 11 o'clock and I need to go to sleep because I got to wake up at 7 and take my kids to school because I'm their bus. Mm-hmm. So thank y'all for tuning in to She's Still Talking. You catch me on Spotify, Spreaker, Stationhead, iHeartRadio, Google, and Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Castbox, Stationhead, and YouTube at She Still Talking. TALKN. Bye.
Toodles. Good night, people. Now how do I end this?